This match is set to be a good one as these teams go head-to-head. Expect a close match here. Both squads stack up pretty evenly overall. And joining me is former All Black Justin Marshall. Plenty to talk about heading into this game, Justin.
Interesting matchup this. It's an expectant atmosphere here. The crowd ready to see this one get started. There's not a lot between these two teams. It could go either way and it really depends on who wants to win more. We should have a good game of rugby on our hands.
Good rugby expected from these two teams here. Just waiting for the ref here, then we can go to kick-off. And we get underway. Kick-off dragged down. Now taken down.
Release.
Back to his feet quickly and wrestling for the ball. No way through. Crusaders might still have the ball. That'll knock the wind out of him. Good defence. Well played. Good ball retention here. Moanga keeps going. Back inside. Goes to ground quickly. Having a go at the ball. There's some real force in this defence. Good contest, but it's still theirs. He's been hit hard.
Release.
Having a go at the ball. Just starting to get a bit of dominance, putting a few phases together. It's still alive on the attacking side. Fafita picks it up. That pass goes inside. And he's driven back in the tackle. And he's shaken up by that one. The number 2 pulls him down in a textbook tackle. The ball was beautifully presented. Lovely tackle. Tackled to ground. They might still have it. There's some real force in this defence. Turnover. Great work at the breakdown. Keeps it moving. Got through the first tackle. That's a bit of an average kick, straight to the opposition. It's in touch. Romano takes it nicely. Trying to get a drive going here. The ball controlled at the back. Moody moves it back. Moanga going hard. They're holding him off for the moment. He's got to let it go now. Taufua keeps it going.
Oh, boomba!
Well, they've committed an infringement here, and it's right by their own goal line.
Well, that was dangerous play.
The Crusaders should get the 3 points here. You'll line this one up right in front. The kick is good. First points of the match, 3-0.
They'll be satisfied with that. Getting first points would have been high on their wish list.
Now the kickoff. Kickoff dragged down. Alalatoa gets his man. Moody delivers the ball. Now the chaser is coming forward onto this. Gets it after the bounce. Spins it on. Turns it back on the inside. The Hurricanes might still have this. Evans gets the ball to his support player.
We've got a player down here, Nisbo. He's banged his head up pretty bad there, I'd say. He has to come off. A real shame for him.
First
Crouch.
scrum of the match.
Bind. Set.
Good pushing from both teams. Furious looking scrum down there. Ball is out now. Ref says ball is out. Sold the dummy. Very good run indeed. And it bounces across the line. So, line out to come. Canterbury throw.
Not straight.
Well, not straight here. There's
Crouch.
going to be a scrum.
Bind. Set.
Hurricanes get a good hit on here. A brutal contest in the scrum. The Crusaders have stolen this. That's the ball out there. Good run this. Strong defence. That's got them on the back foot. Yep, it's still on their side. Hall takes it. Ball goes inside. Brought down just outside his goal line. They'll need to clear this. Powerful defence. And he's shaken up by that one. And he goes straight through. That is a good kick into touch. So they'll have a line out. The lock stretching up. So they get a maul going. Here comes the warning. They'll have to use it. Now it's underway. And they've got it at the back there. The number 1 breaks off. The ball there now. Sevilla has it now. Passes delivered inside. Piranara is... Somehow he's managed to grab that back. Loses ground and momentum in that run.
They should be really happy with the way they have played in the last few minutes or so.
Pass inside. He has a real crack at the defensive line. Sanders picks and goes. I think they still have this one. A pick and go. Good run.
They're putting a fairly strong performance in, which is definitely encouraging.
Strong driving defence there. Possible turnover here. Sevilla picks up and runs. And the ball lost forward. The referee has pulled them up. They'll go back for the scrum.
He just couldn't control the ball.
Now
Crouch.
we'll have a scrum.
The
Bind.
scrum has been pretty solid from both teams here.
Set.
Good strong hit. And a good battle going on here. Halfback takes the ball. Solid scrum and the ball's out. A little kick through. Hurricanes giving away a penalty.
Definite penalty, Nisbo.
So they decide to take the points. Moanga sizing up this kick. A pretty good kick heading towards the uprights. What a kick.
He kicked it pretty well, got good contact in the ball and it just sailed through. That was very good work there, and they get some points for their troubles.
Kickoff is made. Van Wyk takes in the kickoff.
Release.
He's got to let it go now. Still there, I think. Sevilla smashed hard. That'll knock the wind out of him. The ball's being contested. And a handy kick there. The bounce is favourable. Barrett feeds it on. Over the 22. The 5'8" with a searching run. He's tackled there but made good ground. Picks it up, has a dart at the defence. Sevilla sets it up.
The defence having some trouble now. They really need to start tightening things up.
They've earned the penalty.
Yeah, he's hit him high. Clocked him right on the chin. There might be a yellow card for someone here.
The Crusaders basically gifting 3 points here. Barrett lines this one up. Now the kick, sailing towards the uprights. And they are on the board.
Well, they certainly deserve to score there, and they'll be glad to get their first points in this match.
Moanga restarts. The kickoff snapped up. The front rower is trying to turn it over.
Advantage.
Oh, and it's lost forward. Advantage being played here.
They just overplayed it on that occasion, trying to force opportunities that weren't there. Yeah, he couldn't handle the ball and then knocked it on. He'll be annoyed at that.
Let's see how the scrum responds here.
Bind.
Well, they find themselves under a bit of pressure
Set.
here, don't they?
Furious looking scrum down there. Good pushing from both teams. Good contest and the ball is out. And unable to fend off the tackler.
Release.
Has to release the ball now. Perenara picks it out of the back. Asso finds support. Van Beek with a good spurt. They'll have a line out. Taufua gets it.
It was a very good line out.
Pushes it on. Delivers it back inside.
Oh!
It's a penalty.
Definite penalty, Nisbo.
Moanga will kick this and try to put them a little further ahead. Right, here's the kick. And he's got the goal. 3 more points for the Crusaders.
Good result of some good play.
Restart then. Kick off nicely taken in.
It was good. Some really stellar catching.
Finau finds a runner. There's some real force in this defence. 9 points to 3 at the break here. The Crusaders have the lead at the break, but it's a tight game so far. Well, it's tight here at the break. Not surprising to see an even contest here between these two teams. Not the tidiest of matches so far.
Let's take a look at the stats. I just feel they're not doing enough to try and retain the ball. You can see that in the possession stats. So no tries to either team in the first half. It's a game that's been dominated by penalties so far. But we've still got plenty of drama and action to come, Nisbo.
The lock snaps up the kickoff. Crikey, Dick! Oh, here's a penalty.
He's dead set being hit by a beast, flattened by the high arm. Someone is going to be in trouble here. Sloppy play, really.
And they'll look for touch here. And it's gone into touch. So, line out here. Fafita is the target. More formed. They'll have to move the ball here. The tight head prop with a pass. Might have copped a head eye. Yes, it's been called. And a penalty.
Hit him high there.
Barrett will have a shot here. Right, here's the kick. And it looks like it'll go over. The Hurricanes get another 3.
Very much in a position to turn this match to their advantage after those points.
And the kickoff is made here. Kickoff taken in. Hiranara gets it away. Wilson puts the foot down. They bring him down in the end.
Advantage.
Forward pass.
That's a basic mistake. He'll be disappointed with himself for that one.
So they'll come back for the scrum.
He'll be really disappointed with himself there. An unforced error.
A scrum now.
Fierce contest in the scrum so far. How will they cope this time?
Crusaders got a good shove on there. Both teams putting pressure on. Hurricanes under real pressure at scrum time. And he's driven back in the tackle. Alalatoa bursting through with that run. He keeps the ball moving. Barrett goes off, running hard at them. Romano finds a teammate. Moanga feeds it off now. And he's shaken up by that one. Powerful defence.
Release.
The ball's being contested. Barrett has the ball. And they drive him into the ground.
Release.
He's having a go at the ball. Taufua pushes it on. Here comes the chase. Barrett claims the loose ball. Now Lala is chasing after this. Flat pass. He's taken down hard. Back to his feet quickly and wrestling for the ball. Barrett picks and goes. That's a very good run. Hall moves it on. Now taken to the ground in a good tackle. Douglas gathers it out of the back. Barrett running strongly.
Release.
The ref wants him to let go of it. Fafita tackling hard. Great tackle. And he's hammered in that one.
Advantage.
It's been lost forward. So playing advantage here.
They were making good ground there and getting close.
The number 10 has it out the back. The loose head prop crunches his way up. The number 4 charging his way downfield. And that held this ball perfectly. Advantage was being played, so back for the scrum.
He'll be wanting to make amends for leaving his mates a man short.
Crouch.
And they'll go to a scrum.
Bind.
Need to work hard to win the defensive scrum here.
Set.
Crusaders will looking to get the upper hand. Furious looking scrum down there. Hiranara picks up. Ref says ball is out. Back he goes, no way through there. The Hurricanes looking to have another go.
Oh, mercy me, what a...
Rutgers formed, he has to release. He pushes it on. Oh, he spoiled a real chance here.
The tackle was a bit high. Got a bit carried away there and the ref is heading over to him. Expect him to be fired up now because he's back in the action after his rest in the sin bin.
And they'll take the line out. Fafita takes it down.
Nice work at the line out.
He throws himself at the defence. And they commit plenty of players to the breakdown. Delivers it short. Pass goes inside there. Met by the defence.
Release.
The ball's being contested. And he's out of the tackle. Sevilla finally stopped. The second rower moves it on. He pushes it on. Van Beek getting up some real pace. He's having a go at the ball. Strong leg drive. Moody finally tackled. He spreads it. Maul is locked in now. The Crusaders, good driving Maul. Barrett has it at the back of the Maul. Now he goes. Yep, it's still on their side.
They are doing great work so far.
Moody sprints away. Going nowhere in that tackle. And it comes back. Great work. Fafita is the target.
Nice work at the line out.
Yes, indeed. They've got control of this as they look to do something with this Maul. He pushes the pass further. Looking for the sideline with that kick. And it bounces into touch. And that's a line out. Sanders claims the ball.
That was a good clean line out.
Hurricanes driving back at them and they need to shift it here. A good pass to his support player. Good hard running this. Reese launching himself at the defence. Alalatoa goes hard. Taufua shows great strength to get through that one. Evans finds support. Fafita is absolutely smashed.
Release.
Back to his feet quickly and wrestling for the ball. The loose head prop gets the ball away. Oh, swinging arm hits him high. And they'll take the penalty.
Yeah, that was a shockingly high tackle. I think this might be a yellow card here. Makes his way back on. Nicely rested after his 10 minutes on the sideline.
Barrett looking focused as he lines the kick up. He struck it well and it looks pretty useful. And they help themselves to 3 points.
That's a really great kick. It was not an easy angle to work with. They'll be looking to close this match out.
So the kickoff is made. Kick-off dragged down. So a maul here. They've got control of this as they look to do something with this maul. The front rower has a crack. The first 5'8" pops it up. He's lost it.
Yeah, he got away with that one. He dropped it, but it went backwards.
He's trying to turn it over quickly. He gets one away to relieve the pressure. The left winger decides to let that one bounce. Completely fools him with the dummy. And he's thumped it down in the corner.
They finally got him into some space and he showed us just how brilliant he can be.
My word, that is a good try.
He's been in blockbusting form.
Absolutely.
It was a beautifully timed run and the gap, well, it just opened up.
Dead right. Oh, they've only got a few minutes to make something. Conversion coming up. He knows how important the 2 points would be. Moanga to kick for goal now. And the attempt looks good. Flags are up, 16-9.
This could be the turning point here. It's still anybody's game.
Oh, they've only got a few minutes to make something. The first 5 kicks off. Hustle snaps up the kickoff. Fafita delivers it to a runner. So, just a few minutes remaining here. The ball's being contested. That'll knock the wind out of him. And looks like it will go into touch. Barrett gets the ball away. Nice inside pass. He's been hit hard. Hurson feeds it on. The first 5 pushes through. Strong running. And he's stopped in that one. Sevilla gets it away. Inside with that pass. I like that run. Hard at the line. And the penalty comes.
Well, that was dangerous play. They're just having a problem with their discipline. Too many penalties are being conceded. Not much time remaining now. Oh!
They want to tap this. And he shows the dummy. And he's driven backwards now. He's got to let it go now.
Advantage.
And knocked on by the number 1. So ref playing advantage.
Knocking that ball on cost them a good chance to score. They won't be happy with themselves.
Crusaders looking to keep this. Taylor runs smack into the defence. And that's the game. The Crusaders victorious over the Hurricanes. The Crusaders have won the game.
A respectable game of rugby. They came away with the win in what was a very even battle. The stats show the problem for them. The handling was very poor. They just didn't gain enough ground, and you can see that in the stats. So a good contest here.
The Crusaders have done well to get the victory. It was hard-earned, without a doubt. The Crusaders have won the game by 16-9. It's been a great game. Look forward to seeing you next time. Bye from us.